Van life is full of highs, but unfortunately it comes with lows too, where you're dependent on the weather and things can sometimes go wrong.
It's making a concerning noise.
Let's have a look how good this view looks this morning. Oh yes. So that's Ullapool down there in the valley somewhere, a little bit further down, and we were sat up here. It was windy last night, but once we went to sleep, it was fine. It was lovely up here. So the aim for today, we are currently parked up just outside Ullapool. There's some kind of gorge just down here that we'd like to go and see, literally just down the road. After that, we're going to take the coast road round to Benai Nature Reserve, where apparently there's supposed to be some really good forest walks. So that's our next stop, and then it's Torridon. Then the rugby today kicks off at 3, so we would ideally like to be at a pub around that time. Maybe Applecross, we'll see where it's showing it, to be honest. And then if we do the Arranamara today, would like to do it tomorrow if possible, to get like the best daylight for it, and give the snow a chance to clear, because last night was the first night since we've been here, since the King ones a week ago, that it hasn't snowed. There is snow on the ground, but it's left over from yesterday, so the roads are actually clear today. I don't think I've ever been so excited to drive. So we just stopped off on our route to the Benai Nature Reserve, I think it's called. We passed through a few villages. It was like second coast, first coast.
Yeah, which is just like a collection of like 3 houses.
Yeah, and then we came to this village which is called Altby, I think. I'll put it here.
Yeah.
And we stopped at this little B&B and cafe, and it's called Arranamara, I think that's how you say it. Arranamara.
Should pop that on screen as well.
Yes. There's a little B&B, and it's literally a little village on the coast, and they've got a little cafe and gift shop, so we stopped and bought some stuff. We had some banging shortbread.
Oh man, best shortbread I've ever had.
Really nice homemade shortbread,
Good.
and you could tell as well. So they do little homemade treats and stuff, and they did like lemon cheesecake, but we just wanted Scottish shortbread.
Yeah, it is a cafe, like they do breakfasts and paninis, toasties, all that good stuff.
Salads, yeah.
But we just wanted shortbread.
We just wanted shortbread, and it did not disappoint. It was really lovely. So we just stopped, went to the loo, and now we're going to carry on towards Benai Nature Place.
Nature Place.
Nature Reserve. I don't know what it's called. The Benai Place.
Let's go.
So yeah, see you there. Oh my god. Hello. Oh, he's got an itch. We have arrived.
Where have you arrived to?
Benai Nature Reserve, I think. It's raining, which is a shame.
Yeah.
The snow hath cleared and the rain hath arrived.
It's very, very difficult to do these kind of walks in the snow that there's been. So, well,
We'll take the rain.
Even rain, we'll take it.
Yeah.
Because we've been on not many walks, just because we haven't. Either the roads have been completely blocked up, or the car parks are
Like an ice rink.
Yeah. So we can't even get in. Never mind the actual walking part.
Yeah.
So now the rain has cleared away the snow, so that's a positive, and we can actually do the walk. Just might get a bit wet. That's fine. We've got coats.
Yep.
That's what that's for.
Exactly. So we're gonna go off and do a bit of a walk. Probably no more than an hour. Only because we have to continue on our route today. We're really hoping. Reese came up with this idea. I'm very on board with it. What was it?
Get a roast dinner. Oh yeah, it was Sunday. Like, I don't know why it didn't come to us earlier. We were looking for a cafe or something to have a quick lunch, but there's, the cons of our season is they're all closed.
Yeah.
So couldn't find anything. Found some inns, but they don't open till 12. So we thought, let's do this hike. have a bit of a wander, and then find an inn to have a nice roast dinner.
Yeah.
Nice, you know, a carvery, whatever. They'll fill us up, warm us up.
It will.
And then carry on a bit, watch Scotland Island, which is going to be a mad one. And sail up, just before Isle of Skye? Is that the plan?
Applecross-ish,
Is
hopefully.
that just before?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Isle of Skye for 2 days.
Yeah, hopefully. After we spoke to you last at the Arranamara cafe, we actually stopped off at a little village called Gairloch, and we found this little cafe, like a coffee shop,
Yeah, coffee shop.
called the Mountain Coffee Shop, and attached to it was the Hillbilly Bookshop. So we had a little look around there, and I actually picked up 2 books.
It's very cute.
It was so cute. They had really good books in there, like loads of
Yeah.
genres.
Big collection, and it's a small shop,
Yeah, dirty.
but quite a good collection of books for such a small space.
Yeah, so I picked up 2 books. We were planning on having food there, but they don't serve food, unfortunately. So are we going to opt to do the Woodland Trail?
Yeah, Woodland Trail.
Because it takes about an hour, which is what we're happy with.
Yeah.
And then you get these little booklets.
Says about all the...
Interesting points along the way.
Mama,
And then make sure
that's a good idea.
you return them, because they can reuse them.
I think we'll keep this one though.
Yeah.
There's like a little...
Memento.
Yeah,
I like that.
it's nice.
Turns out that Benai is so special here in Scotland for the wildlife, the scenery. Why are you laughing at me?
You're just so wrapped up is all. Yeah, it's just so... You're just all like all wrapped up cute. Go on.
I'm cummeled.
Go, sorry then. Go on.
Turns out that
One more, I got it. One more.
So it turns out that Benai is so special here in Scotland and in the UK. It is one of the largest sort of like national nature areas, and it's got great wildlife, great scenery, great geology, so much so that it was the first ever national nature reserve in Britain, and it was established in 1951. Like I said, it's one of the biggest. It's nearly 48 square kilometres big, which is huge.
That is rather large.
It is.
We're heading up the hill. I think it's at 100-metre elevation. Where are you? There you are. She's doing fine.
Pretty steep.
Yeah, 100-metre elevation, I think, which isn't so bad, but it's not a gradual, it's kind of 100 metres, and I assume flat. But some of the views, not too bad. And the snow just kind of on the edge of the trees is lovely. She's doing fine. How you doing, love?
Slippy as well. The rain is a lot, I wouldn't lie. It's proper chucking it down now, isn't it?
The rain's definitely getting heavier.
Yeah. We are soaked.
We're enjoying it.
We are enjoying it.
It's nice.
It's nice to stretch our legs.
It is. It's a little bit foggy, so we can't see,
A whole ton, but it's still lovely.
but yeah, it's still amazing.
We did it. We're a little bit wet. Oh, there's a kid!
Oh, it's a
Oh,
baby kid!
Oh,
That's adorable!
oh my god!
Oh, look at that!
Oh,
Now, how did you explain these hills?
look at these hills, right? They look like burnt rolls.
They do look like burnt rolls.
And
They
they've
like
just
dark
come
bits
out.
on the end.
Yeah, they look like they've just come out the oven, but you've left them in a bit too long because you got distracted. And now you've got burnt rolls. That's what they look like.
We made it to Tardon. No roast, but had a great fly up instead. With the rain still coming down, we parked up at Applecross for the night.
We stayed last night on the coast road.
About 10 minutes before Applecross.
Yeah, about 10 minutes before Applecross. We just parked up in a little tarmacked area.
It's pretty flat, quite large, enough for a few vans.
And a bin.
And a bin, which is
A luxury for us, apparently.
a luxury. And views of the sea. So
Yeah.
it was alright.
We saw some stags as well before we went to bed.
Yeah, we did. Two quite large ones.
They were just sort of munching away.
Quite big though.
Yeah, they were large. And then the rain last night was wild.
Applecross is very small.
Yeah, much smaller than we thought it would be. It's very cute.
It's very cute. It's got a cafe, it's got an inn,
A little gift shop.
gift shop. Apparently there's a post office.
Somewhere.
Post office or shop about a mile this way somewhere. And there's a little photograph gallery, all closed.
Yeah, because we're here at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. But they're there, so it's
Toilets.
and there's a little, well, not really a petrol station.
Geese!
Alright, look at those go. Look at them running. A little,
Sorry.
little fueling station. There's just
Which is
one
community.
pump, I think.
Yeah, one pump is community run. And
decent price.
really good. Yeah, decent price. Better than ours back home.
Yeah, better than Tesco's or anything like that.
Yeah. We are now heading towards the Arranamara
Yeah, so that's
crossing.
That's true. That's true.
That might actually be up that way. We've got to go all the way back.
All the way back to Applecross.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Right. We went to Iceland, yeah? We did a week in Iceland last year.
Time, by the way, it's rant time.
And we were there for a week. We did loads of stuff out in the middle of bloody nowhere.
Yeah.
Us being the only car for miles. Like driving 67 miles straight road, right? No roundabouts, no turns, no villages, nothing. What do we get? Full signal everywhere. 4G everywhere. We're in Scotland, you know, part of the UK, and no signal anywhere. The council, I don't know, the government need to step it up.
Slight change of plans. We just made it down the
Arranamara, yeah, pass.
we should have seen. But our exhaust is loose.
But it's just rattling a little bit.
It's fun and bouncing a little bit. It doesn't look like it's not danger or anything.
No.
But we're an hour away from a garage, so we're going to nip in and they're just going to fix it. They're just going to literally fix the exhaust back up so it stops. It's making a concerning noise, the rattling. It's not very nice.
No, it's not. On the phone, we're like, oh, we think it might be loose, like perhaps from all the snow we've been doing, or like, you know, we've been going over cattle grids like 6 times a bloody day. And he was like, oh, well, they're usually held on by like rubber or something, they don't usually fall off. And we went, we're in a 20-year-old transporter. And he goes, yeah, bring it in, we got a welder if need be.
Just stick it back on.
We'll sort it out. And I was like, cheers.
Sounds
Thanks. So we're heading there. It's actually on our route, to be fair.
Yeah, we're not making a detour.
We're not making a detour. We're not having to like adjust our route or miss anything. Sorry. So it's fine. We're not annoyed about it, and better safe than sorry, you know.
There's a cafe down the road, so I'll bite to eat while we're waiting.
Yeah.
Hopefully they can get it, but they've got the welder there already, so hopefully, you know.
Should be fine. Yeah. Hopefully it all goes well. How are you feeling about it?
I'm honestly, I'm hungry. I just want to eat.
Oh, great. So we're worried, clearly. We are in a treacherous situation.
While Benny was in the garage, all we could do was wait and eat. Thank you so much for watching. Stick around for the next video to see how Benny fares as we attempt to make it to the Isle of Skye.